All right, so you are looking at PowerListing version 3. So this is built on all of your great feedback that you've given to us over the past few weeks. So thank you, and please do keep that feedback coming. The main difference here is what we did is we actually pulled apart the listings, and we came up with what we're calling a keyword first approach. We heard that some of the keywords were not as easy to find, and so we wanted to put those front and center to enable you to be able to just start writing right away and kind of get into the flow. So really quickly on the left here, as you can see, the keyword tab is selected. We have them separated between words and phrases. I have mine sorted by most competitors, and the competitors are determined by the list of similar products that you've set here. So just another tip, again, when you make your listings, please be sure to fill out as much as you can that is kind of relevant or close into the space, because we cast a massive net to get these keywords for you. Okay, so this is sorted by most competitors, but you can also look at highest volume on both of these for the phrases and the words. Cool. So if you want to start working on the titles are now here. We've got all 5 versions, and we've also done the same for the bullet points and the descriptions. And the back-end terms, what we did is just consolidated everything into one big list for you to kind of mix and match. All right, so you can still copy these over. So if you, what we encourage always is to mix and match, right? So if there's certain things in here that you like, just hit copy and bring it over. And as you can see, you're already over the character limit. So you're going to want to go in there and cut down on the keywords that you put in there. You can also add keywords from down here, so we give you a little bit of info for what could be used, right? So for some reason, headlight has not been used here. So as you see, I added the word headlight, and then it got replaced by the word lantern. So we just continually refresh this list based on what you've added in here. So you don't just kind of look at a stale list. We're always, again, pushing keywords first. The other thing I wanted to call attention to is we've added the ability to also just go a little bit deeper. So let's say we want to look at the word flash, right? So you can see we are auto-completing, right? And then in addition, you've got some volume metrics there, so you can kind of help distill or kind of go through and sift a little bit easier and pick the best one for your situation. All right, so that is autocomplete. You can, if you are not a fan, we understand, no offense taken, you can always just disable it right there. Okay, so the bullets, everything here is still the same. You want to go through and go through section by section. As you can see, we're keeping tabs on every one of these bullet points here. So if you want to, for example, create a new one, right, you just hit the return, and that creates a new space here. And then as you can see, we added a new bullet point here. So no need to jump around to different forms. We're going to keep it all in one place for you to be a lot more convenient. And then, other things we can basically just, if you want to just use that one and bring this one over, right? So you have that flexibility to be able to add these things. And let's go ahead and delete this one if we wanted to, right? Oops. All right. So that's bullet points. The description still here as well. You've noticed that the content was already in here. That's because we started with an ASIN and we were able to find the content on Amazon and pull it in here. So you can always start with what exists on Amazon and then just sort of update that as needed. So with regards to the back-end terms, you can either choose from the list of keywords here, which is, represents, what we think is actually a good set based on who your competitors are again, or you can go through the back-end terms that are here. Now, these are slightly different in that the AI goes and grabs a bunch of the listings, and then it says, okay, these are the things that are important, and then it matches it with actual search pages that these products that you identified earlier show up on. So these are not just kind of pulled out of thin air. These are all related to pages on Amazon where the example products all are showing up on. So you can copy this list over if you like. And the other thing we do is we let you know which words have been used already in the listing. So those are highlighted in red. So be sure to remove those from this very valuable real estate. All right, so you can go and that off. Right, so just kind of go through this list here and pull this out. And we are left with 193. So let's go ahead and get some more of these keywords in there. Lanterns, Maglite. Well, that's a brand. We might not want to do that. Let's get that out of here. Useful. And headlamp. All right, and as you can see, we continually add on to this list. So hopefully that gives you a good sense for what you can do with the more advanced version of PowerListing. Don't forget, you can still export and save. So if you're not done, you can save and come back later. You can export your listing as well, and that basically drops it into the flat file that Amazon uses. This is the same exact file that Amazon recommends. We populate everything exactly how it needs to be done so that you can just take this and upload it into Seller Central. Cool. So hope you like it. Please, again, keep your feedback coming. We love your feedback, and we are always listening to everything that comes in. So be awesome, and good luck out there. Thanks.